Yes, Sonal, please.
Yes, it is. It is. So we are live. So I'll just start it once again. And like I was saying, that it was a very proud moment for me as an Indian when I got to know about the Oscars. And for those who are not aware that it is just not RRR's Natu Natu, India this time won Oscars for a documentary short that is for the Elephant Whisperers. So obviously, I wanted to share this moment with all of you. And like I said, that for our today's speaker, Dr. Nupur Srivastava, we all are very, very much aware about her. I really don't think that she needs an introduction. And honestly, it is an honor for me, and it was a challenge as well because I can speak about her for hours. So it is an honor for me that I am getting an opportunity to introduce her. And but like we all know that she has been associated with so many spiritual healing forms. Few of them I mentioned: the crystal healing, angelic healing, tarot reading, Reiki, of course, because I started with Reiki, Lightarian healing. But yeah, like I said, that I personally feel that being a fabulous counselor, she is so patient, my God. Super practitioner. She has been practicing Reiki for so long, superb teacher, amazing healer. But trust me, I personally feel, I'm sure a lot of you must be feeling the same thing, that healing starts, something happens the time you connect to her. Even my father says you hear her voice and you feel, okay, I am calm now. So today she'll be the one who will be sharing her experiences. Now again, there is a catch. So those who are not aware, I want to again share this thing, that ma'am is personally and very closely associated with the Elephant Whisperers. How? Because of her husband, Sanjay Srivastava sir. So, sir, under sir's supervision, the whole shoot happened. And not to forget, during the time of Corona and lockdown, when a lot of precautions were supposed to be taken care of, so many restrictions and all. And like ma'am already told me that sir is very particular about the law, rules, regulations, and all that. And as far as today's topic is concerned, sir was into IFS, and he's a retired PCCF, that is Principal Chief Conservator of Forest. And during the shoot of the Elephant Whisperer, even that time he was on the post of the Chief Wildlife Warden. So this is how ma'am also got some very interesting, in fact, I should say, few of spine chilling experiences. Few days back only, she was sharing few of hers and sir's experiences, and I told her it is very much like I'm watching some thriller movie. So because of that, she has some amazing experiences that she'll be sharing with all of us. So ma'am, we are waiting for that interesting and thrilling ride. Please carry on with it.
Okay. So thank you, Sonal, for so many things you have shared for me. And I am what I am. But of course, being a forest officer's wife, I will share some of my excerpts, some of my experiences, some of my knowledge, which I learned over the years with my experience in the forest and being associated with the forest family. So I'm very grateful for the forest family to give me an opportunity to look inside what it is actually. So since the elephant is on forefront nowadays because of the Oscar it got, the film got, the documentary film got. So elephant. So let's talk about elephant. So I will share my screen also, and I will be sharing the incidents also. So let me start the screen share. Okay, so These are the elephants who are moving towards the forest. See the elephant herd, how they are moving. And this is whole herd, and the elephants are maternal heads. So they have all the maternal head, they are moving towards the forest. Then next, you can see the slide of the elephants. I have to say a few things about the elephants also. So let's go to, this is, all these are my clips, which I am showing it to you, because elephant, what they are very intelligent beings. And this, what I am showing you in the beginning, it is about the elephant. Elephants are majestic creature, majestic animals, and they are like, you know, they are beautiful. They are used for so many things. They are used for transportation. They were used for transportation in ancient India and in recent times also. Now they are used for religious purposes also. Then also forest officials, they take a lot of care to take care of them so that they are not being ill-treated. Most of the time they are ill-treated. So a lot of things are there. So about the elephant, all of you must be knowing about it. So many things are all over the internet. I will be showing only my experiences. I'm not going into much of details, just the experiences. So last clip was, see, this is the clip where the elephant was charging. Let me go back. We went into the forest, right?
Wow.
And when we went into the forest for jungle safari, these elephants were standing and guarding their herd. They felt the danger. Okay, now what happened? After this thing, they sensed the danger. This main elephant, see the way he is. He has a small tusk. That's why I'm saying that is, and he is leading the herd. So he is protecting. Now, what happened was, he was secured that they will not harm me. We were there, so we will not harm them. So they calmly and peacefully crossed the road and went into the jungle. So this is one of the exciting thing which I experienced when we went into the jungle. So this is my diary, my experience, where really it was so thrilling. And thankfully, this clip was taken by my daughter. I couldn't take it. I didn't have the heart to take it, but she took it. And it was really amazing thing that she has caught on her camera. And I could show it to you. So next is how it is being rescued and how this is what the forest people do. They are working day and night to take care of these people, these animals. Now, next one is also how happily he is going out without any harm.
And people are also, actually, they are very happy. I can hear that.
And this is baby calf.
Hmm.
So both the elephants were baby calves. As you know that these animals, they are, they fall into well, or they fall into some river, or they fall into some ditch or something. Then these people, they help. Sometimes herd, move away. Sometimes they will come and pick the baby up with them and go. Normally, they are being watched for some time, leaving the baby in the forest area, and these forest people, they will watch for them that whether they go and unite with their herd or not. If they don't reunite with their herd, then what they will do, they will bring that particular calf, the one which you saw, they will bring them and they will train them like this. This is the rog elephant who was destroying the agriculture crops. Okay, so these people, they wanted to send them in the forest with the help of Kumki elephant, but still they used to come again and destroy the agricultural crop or sugarcane field and everything. So they were harming the human beings also. So then they were caught and they were brought into the camp and they are trained. Then see, now this incident, I would love it to remember. These two elephants are under training, tame them for work. So I requested this particular Mahout, the Mahout is training him, to get me a lotus, a wild lotus in the field, in the pond. See how he is diving in and going in. There's a small leaves up there. That is the lotus leaves. And he's going inside with the help of guidance of Mahout. And they will, bring that lotus and, give it to me. This is so amazing that big animal are so gently, trained and, they are calmed down. Why? Because they are, they are never being violently hit. This is one thing which is very appreciative of Tamil Nadu and South India, that they don't use ankush. They use just the feet of Mahout to control the animal. So they will use the feet under the ear and they will control the elephant. See, they are not using any instrument, just the feet. See how he is going in, he's pulling, he's trying to pull the lotus plant.
Oh.
Now he's coming back. Now, after they are rescued, they are taken well care of. Okay, so they will be given a good bath with a good soap and brush and everything so that their skin remains healthy and glowing. They won't be stinking. Okay, so they are like babies who needs a lot of cleanliness also, hygiene also. So this particular person is Mahout, who will take care of the elephant so that they are neat and clean. They are beautifully, trimmed, and everything has to be, in order so that they are healthy. After taking bath, they will go and have food. See the feeding, see the big tusker. This is the big tusker. And he has opened his mouth to have food. And this is in the background, me and my daughters are talking to each other. So this is one, how they are feeding the sugarcane. See how tame they are and how disciplined they are. Can you imagine feed an animal like this with love and care? And they understand love and care.
पिछली बार भी ऐसे किया था पिछली बार भी उसने
So which place is this?
And he's eating. And you know what? One beautiful thing is that once they finish the morsel, then they will open their mouth for another morsel.
Excuse me, Nupurji, which place is this?
This is Mudumalai.
Acha, where's that?
Tapakadu. Yeah,
Oh.
Tapakadu. And this place is well known because of the film. So this is
Slow motion. उन्होंने off कर दिया था.
see, he's waiting. I'm asking something about the elephant. This tusker, we call them tusker because they are male elephant and with big tusks. And most of the time, this is these tusks are because of these tusks they are being killed. So protection is also one of the beautiful measures which are being taken by the government, and that's why they are
आपने भी ठीक
scheduled
से नहीं
one
खिलाया
element under the Protection Act. I don't know much of this legal things, but yes, I know they are very much protected. And this particular sanctuary comes under the Project Elephant also. So they have different measures to protect elephants also in the wild and rescue them. And also they can, give them a lot of care. And if any elephant, any wild elephant falls sick or they get injuries also, there are doctors, veterinary doctors on roll who will go inside the jungle with the help of these tamed elephants to help them to give them treatment. So these inside stories, I'm telling you, nobody will tell you. And there's a small temple over here. So these elephants, first, before having food, they will pray to Lord Ganesha, and then they will have food. This is one of the discipline that has been maintained over the years. And one elephant will go there, they will perform puja with the bell ringing and with aarti and everything. And after the puja is over, they will be given food, all the other elephants. This is about the Tapakadu camp. Now this is the work.
देखो काम कर रहे हैं.
So what they
This is what they get rewarded for.
see, I'm also telling you that they are given.
इन लोगों के साथ violent नहीं होते ना, ये लोग बहुत अच्छे से treat किए जाते हैं.
So this is what they do. Like fallen trees and all, they will pick up from inside the jungle and bring it to fore so that it can be used for various purposes. Now comes the Kuti elephant. This is a beautiful elephant about which I wanted to tell you and share about. This one is a hero in this movie. Elephant Whisperer. Okay, and this was taken. This picture when we visited Muthubalai years back. He was a small baby, and he was rescued by forest officers because his mother left this particular baby, and this baby was taken care of by this man who is now hero of the Elephant Whisperer. And he was that back then also he was taking care. Now also he's taking care. How they do it? They rescue the elephant, and after that they move them to a kraal. Kraal is a space which is designed specifically to give natural environment plus to help them to become accustomed to human touch, human nature, and human behavior so that they can follow the command. Also, they have been secluded by other infections and all, which can come to this particular baby elephant because it is a baby elephant. It doesn't have mother's feed. So they have to take care of them by giving them special diet, special medication, and special area where they can be taken care of. So this is one thing that has happened. This particular elephant was named Raghu. Why Raghu? Because that time Chief Wildlife Warden was Mr. Raghunath. So in his name, this particular calf was named as Raghu. Similarly, yesterday night I came to know that there is one more calf in Anamalai Sanctuary who has been named as Sanjay, my husband's name, because he was Chief Wildlife Warden and he was rescued at that time. So this is very beautiful thing. some bits and pieces I came to know while we are talking or while we have some conversation. I never knew over the years that there's one calf living there, one elephant living there with the name of Sunday. So this is one amazing thing. See the way he's walking.
मेरे को रास्ता दो ना जाने के लिए, मैं कैसे जाऊंगा?
He's going, he doesn't want to go inside the crowd. He's making bahana, you know, I don't want to go. So this is the story of me. And this is one more, mahout, one more calf, and one more family who is taking care of little calf who has been rescued from the forest. And I'm touching him. And he's literally, accepting, and he's being calmed down by my touch because he's used to the touch. And with this particular elephant, we had very beautiful experience also. So we went there and he literally played with us. But since they are very strong, it is very difficult to play with them.
Of course.
So this is the story about my diaries. And yes, I would like to say some few more things also. Okay, so here I would say something about the elephant also. Would you like to know something more about elephants?
Of course, ma'am.
Okay. So let's, this was my story and what I was doing with these, I was having some more experiences about elephants. So I have told my story. Now let's talk about these elephants. Indian elephant is the national heritage animal of India since like 22nd October 2010. So India's Environment Ministry has declared an elephant as a national heritage animal to increase protective measure for the country's nearly 29,000 elephants. So they have to be conserved. Then I would like to say some few facts about them. One thing, a message from elephant who whispered, I can always adjust. Why can't you all adjust to save me for your future? This is quoted by someone from our forest fraternity, but this is a message. Elephant population is at risk because of poaching and so many different factors also. There are man-elephant conflicts also, and people are taking measures to, protect them. And there are, I was watching so many clips from my husband's laptop. They were going into the actual agricultural field and destroying everything. And, they are being electrocuted also because farmers want to protect their crops. So they get electrocuted and then they die. So many things are there with the elephant, but I will tell you the rosy picture, not the darker side of it. How people are, creating problem for these gentle elephants. So about the conservation efforts, Project Elephant was initiated in 1992 by Government of India Ministry of Environment and Forest to provide financial and technical support to wildlife management efforts by states for their free-ranging population of wild Asian elephants. There are 3 different types of elephant, but what we have in India is Asian elephants. Objectives of these Project Elephant is to safeguard elephants' well-being, protect their habitat, ensure implementation of anti-poaching efforts, and developing an corridor. What happens is, like you saw, elephant crossing the road. Now there are many sanctuaries. From in between, there are many highways. So now when these elephants cross the road to drink water or for any other purposes, then they are hit by the vehicles also. So the government is taking a lot of measures to help curb these accidents. Then they facilitate the welfare of captive elephants, because there are many captive elephants because they are being not captivated for purpose. They are captivated by rescue. They are always rescued because of some reason or other. So this is what Project Elephant is all about. And then some facts I would like to tell you about elephants. Elephant is the largest land mammal. Like whales are sea mammals, elephants are largest land. So with adult males or bull elephants standing up to 3 meters high and weigh up to 6,000 kgs on average. Their age can be 35 to 40 years. Lifespan in wild elephants is up to 60 to 70 years. So there are 3 species. One is African, one is African savanna, African forest, and Asian. So Asians are over here, as I have told you. They have good trunk, big one, that white one you have seen in the picture also. Not the trunk, soon. Okay. Then they have fabulous tusks, white one. Okay. And it first appears at around 2 years old. When they are 2 years old, their tusks start developing. Tusks are used to help with feeding, prizing bark of trees, or digging up roots. Then they are also used for when they are fighting. If they are fighting amongst themselves, they use these tusks for protection or fighting. Then these tusks, because of which they are being poached, by ivory is much sought after. So I would like to tell all the people out here, don't buy ivory goods or anything made of ivory. They have sturdy skin. They are voracious feeders. They are totally vegetarian. They are excellent communicators, as you have seen when we were talking wah 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 to the little elephant, and he was following the command. Then he was expressing himself that I don't want to go into that kraal. So, and they also use the sounds also. They can sense body language, they can sense the touch, they can sense the smell. Okay. So when my children were touching him, he was not agitated, because they knew, the calf knew that this is loving touch. So this is by seismic signals. Okay, they have their own way of sensing the vibration, the things. Then they are tough babies. Why they are tough babies? Because elephant calves can stand within 20 minutes of being born and can walk within 1 hour. That is, they are very tough. They have a good memory. Even if I go there and talk to that elephant, they will remember that I came. They have a very good memory. Even if I fed them, I tell you one story about this. Once my husband, there was they have to be separated by one baby calf, and mother has to be separated. Now what happened was, mother calf was to be led away towards other camp, and this baby calf has to be put into that kraal. Okay, now the baby calf was put into the kraal, and mother became so violent, and they were she was led by Kumki elephant. Kumki elephants are those elephants who support other elephant to go the desired way the mahout wants, or the person who is taking care, he will guide the particular elephant to a certain place. So she was pushed to that another camp, and she was chained there and settled down there. You won't believe, when my husband went there, he offered her sugar cane. She refused to eat, and she had long tears flowing down, And these are very intelligent people, intelligent animals who can remember everything. This elephant knew that he was in charge of that operation, and she never took that sugar cane from my husband's hand. And when he came and they told me, he said she was crying, and you can see the tears flowing down, So this is what has happened, and it happens, and this is about the memory that they had. Then I was telling about memory. Then now, coaching, I've already told you that 90% of African elephants have been wiped out. And here also many elephants have been wiped out because of this ivory trade. So as you have heard noted in the Mr. Neeraj Shekhar Neeraj talk also, they have removed all the, head portion and taken away the ivory. So this is what happens. And about agricultural land also, these farmers keep on killing them. So that is very sad story. Then I would like to say some more things about my opinions. Though I'm not an officer, but better half of an officer who shared his experience in bits and pieces, or I got to know through his staff. So whatever I'm telling you are some of the experience which he told me, some of the experience which I came to know my staff, from his staff, not my staff, his staff. So when you go inside a forest, it's like you are in another world. Many of my meditations are also inspired by these walks through the forest. So a lot of experience and stories are there to share. And I have selected few, which elephant told them to tell you, or they said, hey, your husband did a lot for us. Share a bird's eye view to our life in jungle and how we are helped by these forest officials. So I shared so many things. There are many more. It will go on, and one fine day, like Sonal told me, it triggered in my mind that, oh, yes, I had this experience. I had that experience. So this is why I'm here. So I'm fascinated by these, animals, and not only elephants. There are many other animals also. They are like, family. And when you are working when a person is working with them, they know inside out of everything. By the way, when this Oscar was won by this documentary, government took a good measure of announcing rewards for mahout and cowardies. Now, who are cowardies, you will be asking. Cowardies are like assistant to mahouts. So there are two people assigned to one elephant, plus the family. So this is how it happens. Then one more incident I would like to share is, one day my husband, he was in the forest. So what happened was, the elephant was in mud. and he killed one mahout. Now, he was like frog, he was out of control. Nobody can control him. And see a big elephant roaming here and there in the camp. It's like very dangerous. He can trample anyone. He can kill anyone because he was not in his mind. And that time, my husband went there. Okay, let's see if we can do anything about him to calm him down. It was old story, very old story, but still I remember it as fresh in my mind. And he went there. This elephant had such a good memory that he knew that this is wildlife warden's jeep. And he started charging up against that jeep. And backside elephant was running, and in front, my husband's driver, he was, driving the jeep on full speed. At last, he could turn and he could save my husband. I'm grateful to that driver also. And this elephant, later on, he was tranquilized, put into the camp for, controlling his behavior. And he knew that he did wrong. But when, animal mind, he became angry because of a reason. He was in master condition. That's why he became very angry. And he didn't know what to do. And then he felt guilty also that he killed his own mahout. He couldn't find his mahout anywhere because he's so attached to the mahout that he was searching for him. So animals, you never know, but you have to believe that they are gentle souls. They do have feeling. They have so many things inside them, and they can give unconditional love to everyone. So this is one very thrilling story which I wanted to share. I shared with Sonal also. Then she said, no, yes, oh my God, this is what we are. And so many other stories are there where he was saved due to some reason or other. And I would say one more incident that he told me. He went into forest for inspection, and suddenly one tusker came. Now, tusker is lone elephant who will roam about alone in the forest. He won't be a part of herd. When they are part of herd, then they won't attack so much. But tuskers are very unpredictable. They can attack anytime. And they went into the forest for inspection, and that tusker was there. Now everyone went silent, totally silent, because small sound and it will agitate the elephant. And somehow he fell down also. Then also, somehow God did everything with the grace of God, that the tusker moved away and these people moved away in the opposite direction. So it was very scary. That it is like within few minutes, anything can happen. In the matter of seconds, anything can happen. So this is what had happened. This is very thrilling experience which he went through. And it was, for me, it was like, oh my God, you must be thinking, oh my God, he got saved. And for me, it was like, oh, this is happening and I didn't know. So all these things happen in different duties also, different services also, but I'm telling only my story, my association with elephant and other animals also, that maybe next time I will tell. Today, the focus is on elephant, and now it's almost time to wrap up the session. If you have any questions, you can ask me.
Ma'am, I have two things in my mind. Firstly, you mentioned about an elephant who guides others. Kunki or something, the term you used.
Yes.
So is it that elephant is like a communicator or mediator between human and the herd or somebody? So the herd listens to him?
Not the herd. One elephant will listen. Suppose one elephant is rogue, okay, or they have to control one elephant. What they will do, they will get 2 to 3 Kumki elephants. They are camp elephant. They are trained to control the wild elephant or the one who is out of control. So what they will do, they will suppose this is the wild elephant. Here one monkey elephant will be there. Here from here one monkey, they will be pushing. Sometimes they will push them inside the forest also. So that's why they have a lot of work. And no, I don't think so. There are elephant in Mumbai. So you have to come to Mudamalai. I don't know about that if they have. So what happens is, so they will push them with the help of their body, because these are very, very strong animals. So they need equally strong animals to control them. So these Kunki elephants, with the help of Mahaut's guidance or command, they will be pushed to the forest or to the place where they want them to go. So that's why they are used for controlling these small episodes, which are bigger, which become bigger if they are left like that.
So these Kunki elephants are not like a different species or something. They are trained.
No,
that is why they are okay. So the Mahout and others, they train them to control others. So that is why they are like the leaders or the polished elephants types.
Yes.
Okay. So one more thing, I have heard that they are no doubt very cute, and especially the videos and the pictures. I was all the time, I was like, oh, so they are very cute beings, obviously. But I have heard that they are very naughty and mischievous as well. So like you shared few of the examples when they are angry, they are agitated. Yeah, the term is what they are in that mast wala zone. So that is when they are angry. But what if they are in their playful mood, and obviously they won't understand na ki in masti we are destroying other things. So is there any way that the Mahouts convey to them that, see, you're being naughty and you're destroying things? So is there a way that they communicate ki arey, play but don't destroy things?
I will tell you. There's one more incident. We have a joke on that also. So what happened was, one fine day, my husband and one of his senior was going along the zoo road. So Vandalur Zoo is very famous out here. So he was residing there because of his posting. So they went for a morning walk. Now, this little fellow, little calf, he was on a walk with his Mahout without chain or anything. They just control it by the voice, And he started chasing both of them. Playfully.
Morning walk se running ho gayi.
And the Mahout was the one who controlled the little guy, calf, and then he came into control. But he playfully started chasing them.
Okay.
So this is what happens.
You mentioned that that elephant was like later in a guilt or was upset that by accident he killed the Mahout. So that means it was not intentional, na? Out of anger isliye nahi kiya. He was angry and he was just showing the rage, and coincidentally the Mahout died. So that means even in that frame of mind and in that anger, they know that we should not harm a human.
See, when you are angry, you will do what is not expected of you. So they are just animals, How can you control? They are very unpredictable at some time or other. So that's why you have to be very careful. You should know the law of jungle.
Right.
The law of jungle says, if you don't disturb them, they will never harm you.
Yeah, I've heard this. Yeah, that whatever is the case, even for like dangerous species, it is said that if you are quiet and they'll get the vibration that they are not gonna harm me, they'll just move away. They have no intention unless they are hungry and they feel that okay, I'm getting good food.
I mentioned this thing in before also, that when my husband fell down, they were all pin drop silent, so that the elephant doesn't get any sound other than breathing sound. They will not hear any sound, any disturbing sound. When they don't hear anything, they will be calm and peaceful, because they understand the language of sound, the vibration. If there is some agitation, they will be getting agitated. So they all become very silent. So they know the law of jungle, because you should not go all alone in the jungle. I tell you about one more incident when I got married and went for the first time into the camp with my husband. No children, no one. So what to do? Whole day he was gone. So what I did was I ventured into the forest all alone. There, just near the river, I sat near the river, and you won't believe there was a langur, there was a monkey, there was a wild boar, and I was very innocently just sitting just like that, enjoying the nature, the ripple of the river, the sound of the birds. It was so magical. I still remember, it is etched in my mind, and it was years back when my children were not born also. That it was about that time. And when I came back and I told this thing to my husband, he in turn told other staff also. Then they were like, oh my God, you were with the wild boar. You could have hit you. Then after that, my entering into the jungle alone
was banned.
So I have to be with someone when I go inside the jungle. So you never know from where the snake will come or some animal will come. Even leopard can come and attack you. But most of the time they don't attack you unless they are threatened. But still you have to be careful when you are going inside. So this was what I wanted to share. So many stories. You trigger it and it,
For this incident, I remember you told me that you realized that that wild boar is there when he moved. So that means for how long he was there or what he was doing next to you, looking at you, what you were doing. So, but ma'am, this is one of the perfect and best example I can say that yes, we all can coexist. Like you said that there was a langur, there was a monkey, and see, the boar was not attacking you, he was not attacking the others as well. So
Yes.
that means, if you are in a calm atmosphere, you're not harming anyone. Obviously, we all can coexist in a very harmony and very nice atmosphere.
Yes.
So I was just thinking that yes, you realize, acha, you are there, you wanna go, okay, I'm on your way. But okay, they banned your entry, you won't go alone, maybe in a precautionary way. But I feel that this is a superb example that so many, like everyone in a way, I'll say that 4 of you or 5 of you were actually enjoying each other's company and the nature.
I agree with you. And this is typical example of jungle law. Don't disturb anyone, they won't disturb you.
Disturb you, right?
So this is what I wanted to say. Anyone else who have any questions?
Achha, you have already answered the question. Age you already told in the the reading that you shared, that it is 35 to 40, and at times it is still 70 for some other species. And Mumbai wala to, I have not seen any elephant itne sare hoंगे. हाँ मैम, एक thought भी मुझे अचानक आया. You have mentioned once
tell
that
me.
And मेरा personal experience है, because I am so badly scared of lizards, so I have seen that you send them away with Reiki. You have shared few of your experiences that you street dogs and all, with them and if I'm not wrong, ये वाला जब आपका experience हुआ था, the wild roar and all, तब तो आपने शुरू नहीं किया था Reiki, if I'm not wrong. But do you really feel that even if you're not using the healing technique, that you see an animal or somebody and you are like trying to calm them and all, even if you are not doing it, do you feel that your presence, they sense the presence, the vibrations?
They will sense the presence, but they will analyze it whether you are threat to them or not, whether you are going to harm them or not. If you are going to harm them, they will definitely save themselves. So this is what happens.
Because I genuinely feel that I have always been because since our childhood, there were only dogs at our places. So I have heard that, there is a cat person and there is a dog person and all that. But nowadays, I'm honestly telling you, firstly, I never get scared of animals. And then for some reason, if I'll go to someone's place and they'll say that, and this happens with kids also, that, like, for example, if we talk about Shaw or Samrat, so for Samrat, they used to tell me that he is never comfortable with anyone's touch. So for kids, I have realized it when I'm shooting and there are, like, every episode or sometime there are different kids and all, even without interacting or communicating, they just get comfortable for some reason. And this I have realized, like for pigeons, I'll say, I don't know, I take care ki, okay, there is egg and, she's just waiting for that to hatch and all, so I have to be like careful कि मैं खाना डालूं वो. But I realize, ma'am, whatever, like, if even if I'm getting close to them, they are never scared. If I've heard for some animal or a pet that, ये सबसे घुलती मिलती नहीं है and all that, I never take efforts. But somewhere they get the vibe or what, I don't know, that they get comfortable, they will not harm you, and they are like, they trust you for some reason. ऐसे ही the
Yes.
kitten Milo के जो थे, there, I'm seriously telling you, it was such a beautiful feeling for me that whosoever takes Arjun anywhere, मैं सो रही हूँ, I never used to even call him. He used to find his way. Finally, उसको आकर के. So I don't know if it is like the feeling that goes to them. Yeah, it is the Reiki ka thing, that your frequency or something, that they read it. So I really, because I remember you shared it once कि कुछ dogs थे and आपने healing दी and they calm down or something like that. So is it that only when you give the healing, or अपना जो energy और aura होता है, they sense it that no, these people are Shanti Priya people?
They sense the aura, they sense the vibration, they sense your facial experience, expression also. See, elephants are also good observers. So they will see your expression. For dogs also, they are very good observers. They will see your expression. If you are angry, they will know that you are angry. If you are going to hit them, you will know that they will know that you are going to hit them. So they will start barking. Another thing, even if you are not showing any expression and you are just standing, your own vibration will tell them that this person is good or this person is bad, or they don't appreciate our presence. Then they will start, responding accordingly. Like they will go away or they will start barking or something like that. But most of the time they understand vibrations. Vibration, they can sense the vibration, the touch, the feeling, the tone of your voice, everything they can sense. And that thing only makes them decide what to do, how to act with this person, how to take decisions. So this is what happens. So I think so that answers your question. And I have one more incident to tell you about this. Vibration, about the vibration, I tell you, snakes, they understand only vibration. Snake, that is cobra. Now, I was residing in one old quarters, the World War II quarters. That was the sisters' quarter. It is known as sisters' quarter, and it was old building. And I was in an almirah. I was tidying up my children's clothes, and just in the last shelf, one cobra was sitting like this. And I didn't know. For half an hour, I was just tidying up, and then all of a sudden, I thought, okay, I'll tidy up downside also. And he was sitting like this. I said, oh my God. But since I was not doing anything, he just was sitting and just like this. He was sitting. So this is an example of vibration, how vibration they catch. That cobra knew that this person is not going to harm you. So he was just sitting. So that is what I say. There's everything you say, and I have one experience to share with you. Anyone else who have any question? Udayji, you wanted to ask something? You can unmute yourself if you want to ask anything. Anyone else who have any questions?
I think I have asked all the questions on everyone's behalf.
Yeah, Chinmay.
Hi, Nupur. I just want to thank you. It's a nice, informative talk.
Yeah.
Learned so much about elephants and about the movie also.
Yeah.
A lot of information I got. Thanks for that.
Wow. I'm grateful that you joined. Thank you for joining in.
It was very nice. I'm glad I could join. Thank you, Nupur.
Wow.
Bye.
I'm so glad. Bye. Thank you so much.
Okay, so anyone else, if you want to ask anything, you can anytime ask ma'am through the chat group. And thank you so much, everyone, for joining us and being such a nice listener. All the questions only, it was like my curiosity, I believe. And thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing so many experiences. Trust me, it went like the 1 hour session was over, and I was like, yes, and I am sure I can see that on your face as well, that there is so much more to share. And one story is like, bringing the memories of something else, and whenever I'm asking, and so it is a very interesting, and I personally feel that you should have one session at least once a week or twice a week. I mean, they are so thrilling. वो कोबरा ने ही मेरी सांस अटका दी थी. So of course these, and like I always say that the purest form of love and communication is always we get from the nature. So the love, the care of the animal is something that we always will feel that yes, if they can be like this, why we cannot do that, and why we cannot follow. And then they are such beautiful and cute creatures. My god, those pictures were beautiful. So thank you so much for sharing all these things. We are really looking forward for some more experiences like this, because हम लोगों के लिए ये बहुत different और new है. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. I would like to thank so many people, especially the forest department and our whole India, all India forest family for joining in, for giving me so beautiful experiences. And even when I go to any corner of India, I definitely get new experiences with my forest family. And I'm grateful for that also. And all the forest officers and staff, I'm thankful to them also for giving me so beautiful and loving experiences, because without them, these experiences are not possible. And of course, I'm thankful to my husband for sharing beautiful experiences and 1 or 2 clips which I stole from his laptop. He really helped me to organize these clips into a beautiful movie and story, which I can share with you, because I'm not very, good in creating PowerPoint and all that. So I'm grateful to him also. And I'm grateful to my daughter also, who last moment, she pulled out some few of the clips from her bank, like a phone bank, and she shared some of those also. And I'm grateful to each and everyone who made this talk possible and being a part of my beautiful forest diary. And I'm trying to keep collecting these memories and create into a beautiful diary, so that everyone can revisit these diaries and remember all those moments and relish them and walk through these forests through my eyes. I will definitely give you some meditation also. I'm always, I'm inspired by these forest walks for these meditation also. So thank you all. Thank you, Shabana. Thank you, Mavin team. And thank you all the audience. And special thanks to Sonal for giving me a beautiful introduction and beautiful talk in between. Thank you. Thank you very much. Namaste.